Alright, so the cage is coming along right here. The little skeleton. Coming along pretty freaking cool. See that? Little skeleton. Might as well hit it over here too. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, give me like 10 minutes. I'll be in there right now. Alright. Coming along. Alright, almost done with this. And then we're gonna file this down. I'm gonna put the split rods in the middle. It's going to separate the coolant oil, and then I'm going to do the galvanized steel on there. I mean the expanded metal. It's going to be pretty sweet. It's a little hot. Thanks everybody for watching. It's my first time doing a live feed. I used to do my own videos with editing and everything, but it's almost like I can't think on the editing and all that time versus it takes away from my project itself. So I'm just like, let me just try it and see what happens. If it don't work, it don't work. If it works, it's cool. It's all in fun anyways. I see you guys commenting. I'm building. I can't message you guys because I'm in the project, but I'm building. This is like a. I have coolant and oil that I keep on my truck, and it falls over, you know, when I turn or whatever. So I'm building this with some expanded metal on the sides and the bottom. I'm gonna give it some style to it, and it should hold everything stationary without it rolling around. It's gonna have a cool accent on the truck. It's gonna go up there on the top. It's pretty sweet. So I usually just have them up there on the roof rack, but they would fall over. They wouldn't fall off the truck, but they would just fall over and look a little sloppy. So I was like, well, what if I build something where it holds it pretty stationary and I don't have to worry about it? So that's what I'm doing. So I have some extra steel rods. I found some expanded metal on the side of the road, and I was like, well, maybe one day I could build it for a project. And then boom, I thought about it. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be a nice addition to the truck. Forgot to put my ground on. And I would consider myself a hobbyist welder, not a professional welder. Just got a little Harbor Freight welder I like to have fun with. You know, I get a little bored, so I like to just have a little bit of projects just to have some fun with. So nothing crazy. What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching. Gets the summertime blues out here in Arizona. It gets a little boring. It's pretty much that. So that's going to be the base. Now I'm going to go in here and clean these up, and then I'm going to give a stronger weld on these guys. Dropping everything today. So you see how the oil goes in there like this? So it's going to keep it from rocking around, and then the expanded metal is going to go right here and give like a nice clean look. All right, that's how that's going to look like that. Be pretty sweet. Man, oh, where's my other guys? I might have to cut 2 more of these. So these guys are going to go in between, like this. So I can keep them separated, because when I when I do use one, so when I use one and I have to throw it away, they're just floating there, right? And then when I turn, it flops over, and I use two, and now I got all kinds of mess. So these are gonna hold it right in place while I do my thing, and it looks like it's gonna work out exactly like I was picturing it. So I'm pretty stoked about that. That's gonna be pretty sweet. Okay, all right. It looks like I'm gonna have to cut 2 more 8-inch little rods. So, all right, let me get this taken apart. I just wanted to see how the progress is going. It's gonna come out so sick. I only have one solid plug for everything. If not, I have to run the cord to my my washroom, because I'll trip my breaker in my garage and then all the lights go off in here. As soon as I turn the welder on, I arc it, boom, lights are off. I'm standing here in the dark, looking crazy. So I don't even bother. I just know it's gonna trip the breaker. There's no hope. When you know, you know what I mean? All right, let's get this welder out of the way. All right, we got the cutter. Man, I am so stoked on how this is gonna, oh my gosh, you guys don't even understand. See, this comes out of these rods. Thin little rods like that. That's it. And then you just, go from there. It's all about just having fun, guys. I like to mess around. I don't sell this stuff or anything. I just build it just to have it. It's fun. Where's my tape measure? Okay. And my pen. I should build a little better workshop so you guys could follow along better. Like I said, this is my first day doing this, so not welding or anything. Well, I guess sometimes it looks like it's my first time. I mean, by means, no professional, hobbyist, I guess I would say. probably should. Alright, let's see what I got here. Every time. To be okay. All right, see what happens. Oh, okay, welding my pliers to it. Don't weld your pliers to your project. That came out pretty sick. Freaking cool, man. Alright. There's my next one. Oh, okay. It's pretty good weld. And then after I just tack it and get most of the cage down, I'm gonna go and hit all the welds really, really solid. And then I'm gonna go through and hit it with the polish wheel, clean most of the rust off. I'm trying to keep it kind of rustic looking, you know what I mean? But trying to wait for it to cool down. I don't want it to melt through the plastic and all the coolant's gonna leak all over the place. That looks good. Pretty solid. Alright, let's hit it with the welder again. Oh, we gotta get this stuff out of here. Because, yeah, this stuff will literally melt right through it, and then what? We're in trouble, right? I guess I don't need this guy in here anymore. solid. Yeah, that galvanized expanded metal on the side is going to really make this thing pop. Alright, I'll let you know on my next one.